My Republican story started in the gates of the consul in the Philippines in the American Embassy in Manila. I was 12 years old when my mom told me we had to go wake up early, get to the embassy, say the right answers so that we can get an opportunity to come to the United States. And my mom was like, she stopped right when we got outside the gates and she said, our lives are gonna change. And I didn't realize that until where I am today.
So I think that the crazy thing for me is that the Republican Party isn't the party that's always had the most impact on my life. The first one actually was the Communist Party of China. I was born in Guangdong during the one-child policy. This was an effort by the Communist Party to control its population and kind of exert the same totalitarian control that it continues to exert to today. I was fortunate enough to be adopted by an American family who has given me kind of everything I could have ever dreamed for, and everything that my biological family could have ever dreamed for me. And always knowing the juxtaposition from what I could have had there, which is, probably a pretty desolate and dire life, to being here. I don't think, I would have found myself in higher education or, being able to work in politics if I had stayed there. That's not even, a remote possibility. So the Republican Party was certainly one that I found my home in here.
My mother grew up in what a lot of people today would consider poverty in Hawaii. It's something that I don't think a lot of people think of when they think of Hawaii. They think of beautiful beaches, but they don't often think of the people that live there. And for me, kind of hearing the story of her growing up in that and then going to school, being encouraged by my grandfather to go to a school away from home so that she could get the best education possible and to become the president of her medical school's class. You could say that that's like the American dream in and of itself right there, from nothing to being the president of your medical school.
My grandparents, they envisioned America as almost a heaven on earth. As a first generation Indian American born here, my parents came over in the mid-90s and my dad started cleaning cigarette butts off of gas station floors, and my mom worked on bussing tables. They used to work 17-hour days, 7-day shifts, but they knew that with hard work and perseverance, the American dream was within reach and a prosperous future could be secured for them and their children. This party values faith, freedom, and most of all, hard work and perseverance. All of our dreams are within reach if we just work hard and persevere.